Hello, what's going on everyone? It's TheEpicCuber here and welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to answer a question that you probably didn't even ask. And that question is, what happens when you take a year off from cubing? Or in my case, slightly under a year. The last video that I uploaded on this channel was posted in 2019 on the day before Valentine's Day. And since that time, I haven't really been doing any real solves or really kept up with the whole YouTube cubing world or what's going on within it. But recently I've decided I kind of want to get back into it, get back into the YouTube world, get back into the cubing world and kind of see where everything's at. So I thought a good place to start was to find out what really happens when you take almost a whole year off from cubing. So the first thing that I noticed was I don't really remember any cube names anymore. That's something that I'm really kind of struggling with as I'm trying to go through my collection, trying to figure out what I wanted to solve with, is I can't really tell them apart anymore. Like I know them by name, but I don't necessarily know them by feel anymore. So that's something that I'm going to have to relearn. But what happened at times? Well, in order to figure this out, I did an average on a 2x2, a 3x3, and a 4x4, and I just kind of saw where I am now compared to where I used to be. Let's start with 3x3. So I used to average around 13 seconds when I solved, but now I'm averaging about 17 seconds, or at least in the last average that I did. But the thing that was surprising about it was I had some solves that were still good, down in the 13-second range, 14-second range, kind of in that area. But then occasionally I'd get just a really bad solve, like a 25-second solve, that really pushed things back. And the reason for these 25-second solves were partially because I was unable to execute certain algorithms that I know, but I didn't really have the muscle memory for them anymore. And also I was just kind of fumbling around with my fingers because they're not as dialed in or as practiced to what they used to be. So that's definitely a big issue that I had, was the ability to turn the puzzle rapidly or accurately. Kind of lost that. And I think that over a time, even a short period of time, I'm going to be able to build back into that. And then moving on to the 2x2. The 2x2 was a little bit more into what I expected. There was an algorithm that I actually completely forgot that I'm going to have to relearn now, but also everything was just slower, really bad execution and poor look ahead trying to plan the whole steps of the puzzle. And I ended up solving an average of like 6 seconds, and I used to solve around an average of 3 or 4 seconds. And then let's move into the 4x4. And the 4x4 is really where stuff started to fall apart, and that's actually kind of what I expected. I think the bigger the puzzle is, the more drastic of a impact it's going to have on my actual solves. So with the 4x4, the issue with look ahead and the issue with execution definitely added up. I had an issue being able to tell what was going to happen later on in the puzzle and trying to find different parts that I was looking for. Like when I was trying to pair edges, I couldn't really find where the two green edges that needed to get matched together were. And so just issues like that, trying to get those put together, which really resulted in a significantly slower time. I was averaging almost 20 seconds slower, 15 to 20 seconds slower than what I used to average with that. And I can only imagine it's going to get worse after that. So yeah, not really that shocking of results for what happens when you take a year off from cubing. But the thing that was interesting, I think, especially with the 3x3, was just the occasional solves that were really right on the times that I used to get. So I'm interested to get back into it. I'm really looking forward to putting in the practice to get back down to where my old averages were and maybe sometime even better. But those are the results. Sadly, we've just reached the end of this video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like. And if you like more content, please subscribe. I'm TheEpicCuber, and you have an epic day. Bye.